All right, Jets favored by 6 at home against the Packers. Packers are a banged-up football team. We know about the tight end situation. They've been hurt along the offensive line as well with Tauscher out. Jets, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going with the Jets. Jimmy D is filming this right now. He's a big Jets fan. I got to go with the Jets in this spot. I think the Jets pass rush against that Packers offensive line could get to Aaron Rodgers and LaDainian Tomlinson. He may be the MVP on offense in the NFL this year. He's been that good. Sanchez has not been turning the ball over. I think the Packers, remember, I picked the Packers to not make the playoffs before the season. I go Jets, -6 at home against the Packers.
All right, guys, I've got the Titans at the Chargers, and the Titans are getting 3.5 on the road. The Chargers might be the sloppiest team in football. Did you see them last week against the Patriots? Patriots may have played one of their worst games of the season, and they still beat the Chargers. Norv Turner's not going to be there for long. Listen, Kenny Britt, big-time guy. Of course, I benched him in fantasy last week. He went off for 40 points. What am I thinking? Kenny Britt, Vince Young, give me 3.5. I'm taking the Titans at the Chargers. Lock it up! Mike G's Lock of the Week.
There's a reason why the Dolphins are 3-0 on the road versus 0-3 at home. They've played cream puffs away from Sun Life Stadium. That will continue on Sunday when the Dolphins, 1.5-point underdogs, will go to Cincinnati and beat the Bengals. Bengals can't run the ball. Bengals can't defend the pass or the run. I have a feeling the Dolphins, after all of the flack that Dan Henning took and Tony Soprano took about the conservative offense, will find a way to open it up for at least this first week. Give me the Dolphins 31-17 over Cincinnati.
Well, in the critical matchup between the Steelers and the Saints, you got to go with the Steelers. They're the best team in the NFL. They went 3-1 without Ben Roethlisberger. Now he's back. He takes them on the road. And yeah, they're questionable about the running game, but what about the defense? Drew Brees isn't going to score on that defense. He hasn't been the same all season long, and that D is the best in the league. So I like the Steelers. I like them big. I actually like them by 2 scores.
Okay, so I'm picking the Houston Texans +5.5 versus my Indianapolis Colts. As you probably know, the Colts lost this game earlier in the season, and they've been decimated by injuries since that first game. And you know, the Houston Texans are a tough team. That's a big number. I'm surprised that number is as high as it is. I would expect it to be closer to 3, maybe even 2. And this is a little bit of a homer pick, but I'm going to go with the Colts. I don't feel great about it. I don't know if I would put my money on this game, to be very honest with you. But if I have to pick one side, I'm going to go with the Colts.